What does that stand for? Secondary imagery dissemination system? Screening information datasets? Well, in our case, SIDS stand for Small Island Developing States. Now, you may wonder, what does this project have to do with SIDS? In SIDS, there is often a lack of government communication between different sectors, leading to inefficient allocation of funds, and way too long for anything, legislations or regulations, to get done. Not to mention, even when a solution has been developed, it often does not account for language, technology, and labor differences. Additionally, it is too risky for private firms and banks to invest in the development of SIDS, especially because of a long approval process and lack of incentive. Furthermore, localization by implementing pre-existing successful strategies does not work due to a wide range of geographic, cultural, and labor differences. Work has been done, but it is not enough. Existing solutions, like green bonds and green finance, are often overcomplex and unsustainable, leading to it being off track from reaching the SDG. Furthermore, there is not enough transparency between those that are trying to solve the problem and the government of the SIDS due to a variety of reasons, like communication and technology, limiting the scope and impact of fund allocations. Finally, there is limited capacity for youth to traditionally collaborate with governments and have their voices heard. Urgency. From UN reports, SIDS receive less than half the climate finance per capita compared to other vulnerable countries, leading to over 90% of SIDS climate finance remaining unmet. All the work has been done, like in 2021, where 150 million was approved for SIDS projects, with 82% of this from this GCF. More than 70% of SIDS infrastructure projects are delayed or cancelled due to the lack of funding or slow approval. This led to over 40% of SIDS having public to debt GDP ratios above sustainable levels, and SIDS are, on average, 30% behind the global pace in achieving SDG targets. Not to mention, the high risk of natural disasters affecting infrastructure, along with an overbearing health concern, makes improving SIDS an urgent mission that must be turned around. About the founder. Green financing utilizes a wide range of finance strategies to encourage private investments and ensure SIDS are able to prosper in the future. However, although already developed, green financing has yet been refined and targeted at SIDS to improve their development. To further investigate this matter, the founder heard insights and strategies between top economists, diplomats, and entrepreneurs after being invited to the Asia-Pacific Forum on Sustainable Development 2025. The founder also heard governments from SIDS give speeches on future measures and combined the knowledge from top economists to create a seedling to introduce green financing for SIDS. Conversely, the founder also went to the UN Youth Forum to hear industry leaders in gaining youth cooperation in global issues and unlocking youth finance. Outside of speeches, the founder also has a natural interest in development and environmental economics, having done research and received awards for his economics essays. Finally, the founder wishes to utilize his knowledge in economics, combining it with his summer school experiences and countless Olympiad experiences in math, to come up with solutions by using knowledge from experts to improve development of SIDS. Solution. Welcome to Communivest. To scale the project, we have developed a 10 Cs framework, containing the 10 pillars to drive development and sustainability for SIDS to meet the SDGs and promote strong growth without compromising the future generations. Connectivity. Building better digital links to enhance connectivity. Introduce government agents to technology to interact with leading experts in economics to slowly build a developed workforce capable of handling nuanced issues. Circularity. Adopting circular economy models. Allocating part of the revenue to send youth to college with the goal of investing in a future where there's higher productivity in the workforce due to more educated individuals. Cooperation. Fostering partnerships within and beyond the region. Fostering 2 layers of cooperation, internal and external. Internal connection between government bodies, along with external cooperation with youth and experts. Community. Amplifying local voices and participation. Creating a responsive community with more transparency and room for more local feedback for better allocation of resources and finance. Capacity. Enhancing local skills and empowering local institutions. Frequent workshops where industry leaders and professionals visit the SIDS to educate the local workforce on new technologies to foster higher levels of human capital. Capital. Accessing financial resources and investment. Speeding up approval process for green investments of capital from private firms and potentially adding incentives for investing in development of SIDS. Clean energy. Shifting to renewable energy solutions and mindset. Maximizing development of SIDS whilst minimizing pollution through clean energy that is in abundance in SIDS. Conservation. Protecting natural ecosystems and biodiversity. Ensuring experts get a say in large projects involving tearing down ecosystems to find ways to minimize damage to biodiversity in SIDS. Collaboration, working together with governments, private sector, and NGOs. frequent conversations with stakeholders like the government and private sectors to build trust for higher levels of investment in the future. Creativity, encouraging innovation and creative industries, allocating part of the funds and having faster approval durations for research industries to encourage innovation for faster development. Outcomes. Looking ahead, Communivest wishes to continue expanding its impact through growing its network of partners, supporters, and advocates to increase development for not just one, but many SIDS. We seek to engage 500 youth from over 25 countries and localize over 10 solutions over the next 3 years. To drive collective action, we welcome your participation and engagement in ensuring and increasing prosperity.